not super helpful. I don't know what the fuck that's really meant to mean. But whatever. Whatever. So here we are. Yeah, so where did he hide that shit? I mean, the most obvious thing to do would be to go straight inside, right? But he hid some shit behind, like, a panel. It wasn't this panel,
awesome.
But...
Why wouldn't I end up in the creepiest place on planet Earth?
Condemned since 1954. So this must be that old sanatorium. I mean, just look at this fucking place. And yeah, what did you stash down here, son? I saw that shit. Don't think I didn't. Oh, this is an entryway. But he went in through the door. So why the fuck did he come down here? Was I not paying enough attention? Maybe that's the case. It is quite a nice looking game. I wish the frame rate was a little bit better, but it's quite a nice looking game. This lantern kind of sucks. Once again, just wandering around, trying not to miss anything that might be important or helpful. What is that? There's something glinting, like, up near the ceiling. I can't go that way, but you guys, yeah. Oh, it's not like an item glint. There's, like, a little light bulb up there or something that only half works. Is this really just a pointless alcove? There's nothing down here, like, hiding? I guess it's just kind of a pointless alcove. Maybe I'm meant to see... Maybe it's just meant to be making sure that I've seen whatever it was that I saw up there. Not quite sure what it was exactly, but I did see it. Moving right along. Moving right along. Not sure why I'm moving this, but I am. I would really, like, I only interacted with that because I could interact with it. I'm not sure why the fuck Mike did that, to be honest with you. What's this? Oh, it's another totem. That's 2 totems in really short succession. Oh, shit. That was a lost totem, and it was an image of somebody getting the front of their face completely ripped off. So that's... okay. So, if somebody gets their face ripped off, that's going to be a negative outcome for me. So we should try and avoid any situations where somebody's face might be ripped off. Got it. That's not the most, not the most enlightening of totems. But I'll keep it in mind. Try to avoid having your face ripped off or allowing the faces of others to be ripped off. I'm really glad I don't have to, like, balance the controller to balance my character or anything. I'm really glad games in general have mostly stopped doing that. I talked about it when I was playing through L.A. Noire, but it's a mechanic that I don't think has ever improved any game ever. And it's just fucking tedious as shit. Oh, so this is what I saw before, and okay. It all makes sense now.
Oh. That's
sort
different.
of. Welcome to an home no one leaves and no one will. Notice phone never seems to change, just labeled mentally deranged. Sanitarium. hanging out with his dog-a-logs. That's nice. So we need a security pass to get through here, it looks like. Chapel security pass required. Metallica's Sanitarium was one of the sort of earlier songs that I learned on guitar, and the intro solo to Sanitarium, when I taught myself how to play that, I felt like such a goddamn badass. Like, it was the first sort of somewhat legit metal solo that I learned. It's not super hard, the intro solo in Sanitarium, but it still made me feel really fucking dope at the time. It's always a good feel when you nail a solo for the first time. Yeah, Blackwood Pines Sanatorium, opened 1922. Mens sana in corpore sano. My Latin is not up to snuff, but I believe that means we keep crazy motherfuckers locked up herein. I'm gonna have to Google that later. What do we have here? Documents, eh?
That's weird.
Memo.
Just force them all out?
Memo to Sanatorium staff from Mr. Roach regarding rescue of miners. Be advised that the miner rescue is due to be completed tomorrow, 5th of January. As the number of surviving miners is unknown, prepare all beds in Ward A. The press shall be in attendance tomorrow. We must be seen as to be giving the miners the best possible care. Note that press visitors are not to be allowed into the psychiatric ward. Fair enough. Failure in this regard would reflect badly upon Mr. Bragg and the sanatorium as a whole and shall result in on-the-spot dismissal. Damn. Anything on the back? You'll need a nose peg. Those guys smell awful. Huh. You'd smell pretty bad if you were working in the mines all day, too. Don't be a dick. Hang on, my cat wants to be let out, and since I'm going to have to be standing up to let my cat out anyway, I'm going to get myself another drink. Check on stream chat, see if anyone has had any complaints about the nature of my content. Hello, King Cal. I'm going to go, get my drink. I'll be right back. Okay, I'm back. Tonight we are drinking ourselves a Campari, which, if you don't know, is a rather bitter cocktail made of equal parts gin Campari and sweet vermouth, the Negroni. Rather delicious. Oh, and of course garnished with an orange, stirred with ice and orange. Anyway, nobody is complaining in stream chat about the audio levels or any frame dropping or anything, so I'm assuming everything's just going perfectly fine, which is great. I like it when everything goes perfectly fine. Just get my light turned off so that I will be completely immersed in darkness. If I can find the fucking light switch. There we go. Okay. Check what new collectibles we've collected. Oh man, look, our bravery is completely fucking peaked. Oh, this is cool. Our relationship status with Josh went up, which is kind of interesting considering he's actually dead. We're not really playing him that close to what his initial stats were, I guess. Administration note, yeah, so this is about the miners, and then that's from 1952. My character's thumb was covering up the date when I actually read it. We missed 2 lost totems, damn. Damn, I can't believe we missed 2 of those. We fucked up. We weren't exploring hard enough at all. I wonder how many of these, like, danger totems and stuff we've missed. I feel like I've been searching pretty well, but... Okay, so that was the thing to pet the dog. That was... I'm trying to see what that thing in, like, the first frame is. I think it might be a deer that tears his face off, which would be kind of weird, because deer don't normally tear people's faces off. What was our first fortune totem? Right, just waking up in her undies. And, I don't know, those fortune totems don't make any sense to me. They do not make any sense to me whatsoever. So, we need to find a keycard, so we can go after the Killaroonie. What is going on over here? Oh, another note. I do love me some storylines. Minor rescue is due to be... Oh, it's the same note. It's the same note that we found in the other room. I wonder if it has the... Hang on. I wonder if it has the exact same thing written on the back. Yep. So, there's just 2 of these. Unless I have brain damage. Wait a minute, did I just tar it out really bad? Yes, I did. Oh, that's the front door. Okay. Wait, something glinting over there. Right, that's the condemned sign. Why is it so much darker out here than it was a second ago? Wasn't it a little bit brighter out here before? In any case, we have no interest in leaving the building. Let's try not to tar it out so bad again in the future. Well, I guess we'll go check out the admin area. That seems like a good place to find a key card, right? Spooky, scary noises. Oh, hey, it's safe.
Oh. Someone really wanted to take a peek inside.
Now it's our turn to take a peek inside. I don't think you can open a safe this way. I don't think this is ever gonna work. Wow, really? Okay. Apparently I don't know as much about safes as I thought I did. What do we have here? Fat stacks of cash? No, clocking in cards.
Yeah, look at that.
30 clocking in name cards. Okay. I don't see why that would be important. Checking in, right. So it must be the check-in cards for the miners, because there's meant to be 30 miners, right? Roughly? Is that not correct? So, there's the sounds of a spooky, scary dog coming from the left. Let's not go that way immediately. Oh, it's louder out here. Okay, in that case, what was down this way? Anything? Anything at all? Oh, what do we have here? A camera. Interesting. broken camera. Maybe from one of the press dudes who they wanted to keep out of the psych ward? Just guessing. Yeah, wow, I feel much better today than I did yesterday. That's lovely. I feel better today than I have in a while, now that I think about it. Anyway, we won't delay our encounter with the spooky, scary dog too much, but we don't want to miss. Actually, yeah, I should have checked if there's anything the other way down that hole first. Medical report. Report follows. Oh shit! I didn't want to put it down yet. Pick that back up, son. Wasn't done looking at it. Report follows regarding the initial state of the 12. Oh, 12. It's only 12. So what's the deal with the 30 check-in cards? Admittance. On receipt of the 12 patients at the sanatorium's medical facility, we had fully expected to find emaciated shells of men starved and confused. Thankfully, the miners appear cogent and relatively healthy, attributed to their apparent discovery of emergency food supplies in the mine. Yeah, they resorted to cannibalism. Inhibited respiratory function was detected in a few of the older men as predicted, as well as symptoms of pneumonia. Psychologically, after being trapped for 23 days, the shock of reintegration has been difficult for some of the group. Though their outward health is better than expected, they do seem affected by their time in the mine. Treatment. Due to the delicate nature of some of the patients, we've closed off a wing of the sanatorium. Psychological evaluations will take place as soon as possible. The men with respiratory problems have undergone a bronchoscopy. Bronchoscopy, I guess, and are prescribed a course of streptomycin. The others are kept under strict 24-hour surveillance. One of these guys actually tried to bite me. I'm going to report it to Dr. Bowen. Okay, so they're kind of crazy after they get out of the mine. That's not super surprising. I mean, being trapped in a cave or whatever for nearly a month will have the tendency to fuck a dude his mind up a little bit, I guess. So, is there anything down here? What do we have here? A newspaper.
Huh. Intrigue on Blackwood Mountain.
I'm gonna go read that in my little journal rather than trying to read it off the page there, because my hand and head and shit were covering too much. Oh, there's another clue somewhere in this area, it looks like. Unless these are not necessarily in any particular order, but they kind of have been so far. So that's clue on this thing, clue 8 out of 27, which makes me guess there's quite a lot of game left, which is good. I guess it doesn't really feel like we would be anywhere near what would be the end. I'm just starting to get into it, really. I hope it's not too short. I don't know. We'll see how we do. Newspaper, 1952, story about a reporter being banned from visiting a group of rescued miners. The reporter had his camera confiscated. So that's collaborated by the other shit we found. That all sounds familiar. 9th January 1952. Reporter assaulted on Blackwood Mountain. Assaulted? Jeez. A reporter from the Alberta Bugle was assaulted and hospitalized yesterday by security personnel at the Blackwood Sanitarium. Chuck Bernstein, a senior news reporter, was seeking an interview with the miners dramatically rescued on Tuesday. The men had been trapped underground for over 3 weeks after a structural collapse at the Northwest Mine in December, and are now being treated in Bragg, so proprietor of Northwest and the sanatorium. Oh man, so one guy owns both the mining company and the sanatorium. Yeah, that doesn't spell fucking corruption in this incident. The incident was unfortunate, and a full inquiry had been launched. Claimed Bernstein had been trespassing without permission. It's believed the assault arose from an argument about Bernstein's camera, which was confiscated immediately prior to the attack. Okay. Well, I think that only really leaves us with one way to go, which is where all the spooky, scary dog sounds were coming from. I'm liking that we're having this long period here of actually sort of walking around without any other characters guiding us or anything like that. It's a bit of a change of pace, because it was up until now, it's been a really guided experience. It's felt very closed off. I mean, obviously, it's still, you know, kind of a linear game, but I'm liking that we're getting to choose our own destiny and steer ourselves around for a while here. That's nice. It's very nice. That dog is way further away than it sounded like, apparently. Oh, hey, it's a bird. He's kind of mad. I'd be pretty mad if I was a bird and I was trapped in this fucking building as well.
Gross.
Oh yeah, take that with you, buddy. That might come in handy. Never knew when you're gonna need to commit brutal fucking murders using a machete. That's gonna be super useful. If we get into a fight with that dude, bro, we'll have a damn machete at least. Too bad the gun was apparently jammed, which we found out even though we didn't even try to fire it. Oh hey, there's our little dog friend. Let's go say hi to him. We had a guidance totem that showed us making friends with dogs, so we should go and say hi to that guy and be his friend. That would be the reasonable thing to do, based on what we know. Who doesn't want to be friends with cool dogs like wolves and shit? When it comes down to it, I'm really not that afraid of dogs. I probably wouldn't want to encounter a hungry wolf out in the wild. There is something over on the other side of that we could look at. I think. Whoops! I did not want to open that. I think I may have walked past. We gotta go back now because I think I walked past a side room or something that may have. Maybe no, I didn't because I checked in. I checked in here, didn't I? Did I actually not look in here? What is this? I did not look in here, but it's also not the room that I thought it was. Interesting. Reply immediately. Reporters and other snoopers to be kept away at all costs. Telegram.
Who wouldn't want press snooping around this paradise?
Incident update. 12 survivors received at sanatorium showing signs of mental trauma. May need to contain local press. Now have scent of blood. Becoming a problem. Please advise further. Okay. I mean, it makes sense. You want to fucking keep the press away from that shit, both as a business owner and also, like, legitimately, if you cared about the well-being of the miners, you'd want to make sure that they were fucking focus on, you know, getting them healthy and helping them get over their trauma rather, you know, before they talk to the press, because it can be fucking, the press can be douchebags sometimes, you know? You don't, I feel like we're just backtracking for no reason now. I feel like we're backtracking for no reason at this point, and we should go ahead and, over here. I'm really curious as to why Mike's honesty meter has completely fucking tanked. Because we haven't even had that many conversations controlling, like, I don't remember lying to anyone. Is it because of what happened when we were with the psychiatrist? He said he didn't find us to be being particularly honest. Maybe that's it. I don't know. I do not know. Ah, that's pretty fucking spooky. Really eye-catching, though. Really does sort of draw the eye. Well, let's have a look.
Whoa. Is this what he was feeding them?
Feeding them a dude. Oh! Ah, shit, I hate it when that happens. Oh shit, we had a guidance totem for this. We saw on a yellow totem, we saw us cutting our own fingers off. It was a guidance thing, which means we should do that? It seems like the obvious choice, considering what we're seeing right now. Yeah, fuck it, the guidance totem told us we should cut our fingers off, so let's do it. See you, fingers.
Oh shit. 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 Oh shit.
He's getting psyched for it. That's gotta hurt. He is not loving it. Huh, good thing that's right there. Wouldn't want to bleed to death out your finger holes.
My knee. Oh. Catch a tiger by the toe if he. Let him go. I don't know what the fuck to go. Okay.
Whew. It's actually a pretty fucking good little moment there where he's kind of losing his mind a little bit from the pain and shit. What was that on the arm we were trying to pick up? The fucking finger's still stuck in the bear trap. Shit just got kind of real, actually. Oh, that was brutal. I liked it. It's brutal. What's... I don't see any sign of... Oh, what the fuck? What even happened there? It didn't really make sense. Like, I reached out for the thing, and then somehow a bear trap got me. That was a really fucking elaborate mechanism. What happened to the arm? I think I'm not supposed to think about this so much. I think I'm supposed to just continue on with the game and pretend I didn't see that. Like the, pretend I wasn't paying as much attention.
This
Oh,
place just gets better
shit.
and better.
That is a fucking dude's severed head. I wouldn't even call that a strange skull exactly. It's not fully decomposed, all the meat away. That is a guy's severed head, just sort of chilling out in there.
Are you serious? Not gonna find a fucking key card?
We came here to find a key card initially. That's why we came this way. We were already looking for a key card. Don't be such a bitch, Mike. I know you're in pain because you cut your fingers off, but come on, man. You keep it together. Don't be a fucking pussy. What, you never cut off your fingers before? I wonder if this is the fucking key card we needed. Nope, it's a